And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the mound today, Grayson Rodriguez. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. That misses, and the count 2-1.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone. It's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
Just off the outside edge. Now 3-1. To third. What a stop. Throws from his knees. Pretty nice play there.
Great dive, no panic. Decides to throw from the knees and shows off that strong arm all the way across the diamond.
Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swings through that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Andrew Vaughn now. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Brandon Woodruff.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Woodruff deals. And a foul ball. 2-2 now. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Rengifo safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, Jorge Soler up at the plate. Woodruff throws to first, and diving back is Trout.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trout stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Angels lead 1, scoreless after 1. And we're back. Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Number 99, Gary Sanchez.
And a foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. Trout makes the grab. 1 down. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. 1 out, bases empty.
Rengifo.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
Ball left outside.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And that one clips the corner.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
The left fielder, number 20, Brandon.
So up next, Brandon Lockridge. Ground ball left side. Candelario on to first, and that is the inning. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting Jamer Candelario. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Swings to first and quickly one away in the second. So here's Darnell with 1 out. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And next for LA, Christian Moore. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here comes Chris Taylor. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And the right deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and one left. We played 2 full, no score. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Brewers DH, number 79.
Adam.
And there's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. They call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Going back, Taylor. He's there to make the grab. Here's the second baseman. And that is out of play. Two down. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Candelario pulls that one down, and that is that. Going in order are the Brewers, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, so in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier. That's a little bit low.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
Fights it off, he'll see another. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Late swing fouled off.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Now swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Sal Frelick. And it skips into there.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 3-1. And it's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Next for the Brewers, Blake Perkins. Fourth inning underway, no score. So now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, spaces empty. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Brewers go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. Bottom 4, and now the DH, Jorge Soler.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zamora on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Now a chance for Vaughn Grissom. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. All tied up, we're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Quite a start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Jamer Candelario will hit next. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Travis Darno. That one ripped. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. Yeah, this one bounces away from Sanchez. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go, no score. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gary Sanchez. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. The 1-1, runner on the go, in the dirt. Darno, great throw.
Well, they tried to press the luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stinks. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far, it's just not happening for these guys.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Brandon Lockridge getting ready to hit.
That big curve inside is a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. It looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Going back, Taylor, he's there to make the grab. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So in now for the Angels, Chris Taylor. The Brewers have some bullpen action. Grant Anderson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hall warming up as well. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count, be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Foul.
That one drilled left field. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Adam Frazier. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. Fall off foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. No score. So here's the Brewers DH.
The designated hitter, Luke Adams.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on a leadoff single.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Next for Milwaukee, Cooper Pratt. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're at the top half of the 6th. excellent job keeping it right there.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
The changeup missing. 2-2.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Blake Perkins. Hit on the ground to Candelario. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Grant Anderson into the game.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Next offering is down low. Activity in the bullpen. Abner Uribe up and throwing. Ashby, the power lefty, up as well. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Caught and missed. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
So now the DH spot, Jorge Soler. One down, base is empty.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one ripped left field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Vaughn Grissom digs in now. Inside, 2-1. wrapped up first base side. Vaughn hauls it in to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, and they're down 2-0. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. Next offering upstairs. Liner, base hit.
Maybe a front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Here's Gary Sanchez. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. That one down the line and foul ball. That's the third. Over to second for one. Can't hang on. Next for the Brewers, Luis Rengifo. Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
Okay, so
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He's safe, and they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
1 out, runner at second. Lockridge now at the plate. And that's too high. Next pitch is outside. That one ripped right center field. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Run comes in from second, and they're up by 4.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat.
Robert Stevenson taking over on the mound. Here's the Brewers DH. Next offering is in for a strike. One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Cooper Pratt.
Cooper Pratt.
The 1-1. And strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Taylor Saucedo preparing to come on if needed. Number 78 getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Brewers 4 and the Angels nothing. So in now for the Angels, Jamer Candelario. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Rengifo, 1 at second. On the ball. 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Angels nothing. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman.
Number 86.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses. Nope. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now at the plate, Zach Frelick. Back to the 6th. He drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Going back, Taylor. He's there to make the grab. And there's one down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well done behind the dish. The other way, that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Two on, 1 out. That just misses, and the count now even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 5-0.
Now back, the catcher,
Gary Sanchez now. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Next pitch inside, and the count is 2 and 2.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. They get 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jared Koenig.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here comes Chris Taylor. That's down and in. That one fouled off, 2 and 2. Curve in the air. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. And next for LA, Adam Frazier. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The batter number 9.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 1 out, the runner at second. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low, and the count is even 2 and 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. And that one pulled foul. Man on second, 2 down. Caught him looking for the K. Angels strand 1. It's 5-0. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, number 78.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters...
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. So a man at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Brandon Lockridge. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Rengifo aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses. 3-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Taylor Saucedo up and loosening in the pen. That's the third. The throw to second is offline. First and second, no outs. So here's the Brewers DH. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it hits the top of the wall. One run across. In there safely. It's 7-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So digging in, Cooper Pratt. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now fly ball right center. Trout on his horse. Grabs it on the run. Rowdy tags it second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Number 86.
So man aboard. Here's the second baseman. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. That one is absolutely belted. One out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Taylor Saucedo.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Runner at second here, one gone. Foul ball. Man at second. Just off the outside corner. Ball 3. Swing and a ball line to center. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So 2 down now, and here is Blake Perkins.
2 balls.
In the dirt. On the ground, and that's just foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Frazier. And that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot. Leading off, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bangs another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
2 outs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That one the other way. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
Here is Darnell. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers take this one in a blowout.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Done it.